asking you, Deputy Mark Galliott, have you investigated me and listened to my side of the story?
We have read all the information provided.
You've read, yes.
And on the basis of that, we are taking the matter no further.
So you're not taking the matter further, so you're stating that because I call Sergeant Boursinos a dirty, corrupt cop.
What makes Sergeant Boursinos a corrupt, crooked cop? John Boursinos, corrupt sergeant. Crooked cop.
Who perverts the course of justice, doing no action.
By Professional Standards Command.
Okay.
And
yes.
they have found there is nothing there to substantiate the complaint.
Yes.
And therefore, they
right.
take it no further.
I haven't seen my mum for 7 years.
He said based on the information that they received from my mother and sister, it was deemed family violence. You corrupt cop, Sergeant Boursinos. You framed me. You set me up with a false IVO by not correcting the truth. You need to recount your statement, Sergeant Boursinos, before my mother dies. May God forgive you, being a corrupt, dirty cop. Sergeant Boursinos, shame on you. Sergeant Matthew Harris signed off on a document, a legal document that's tendered for the court. And he actually knew it was a lie. And he signed it off. And ruined my life. It destroyed my life by these two officers that lied and got away with it. He shoved my file under the desk, and then when I reported to professional standards, he framed Sergeant Boursinos. That's right, he framed a Senior Sergeant Boursinos to take the rap in covering up his own mistake. You corrupt cop, Sergeant Justin Goldsmith. Sergeant Matthew Harris, you corrupt, crooked cop.
The oath thing.
I swear by Almighty God.
I swear by Almighty God.
That the evidence I shall give.
That the evidence I shall give.
Shall be the truth.
Shall be the truth.
The whole truth.
The whole truth.
And nothing but the truth.
And nothing but the truth.
Yes. Constable, can you state your full name?
Stephanie Lee Sabaturo.
And your current work location?
Is Sale Police Station.
And you're a first constable of police, is that right?
Yes, I am.
Did you draft the writing there of that statement? The narrative?
No, I didn't.
Who did it?
Senior Constable Barrett.
Who typed it?
Senior Constable Barrett.
Two crooked cops, Sergeant Boursinos, Sergeant Matthew Harris, corrupt cops.
Now, have a look at that. You're incriminating also other officers.
I'm not here to discuss it any further.
Right to
I'm
fight.
not here to discuss this matter any further.
Can I ask you a question? Why is it you're not interested in
I'm not
listening?
going to discuss this any further. It's completed, it's done and dusted.
Yeah. So I've lost my family, I lost everything.
I'm not here to discuss that.
Thank you. All right. Well, there you go. Another corrupt cop. Just walking away.
Sergeant Matthew Harris, you corrupt, crooked cop.
Sergeant Matthew Harris knowingly knew that this document that Kylie Barrett had narrative written for herself had committed an offence because she knew it was not true.
Hello, you've rung the Elpham Police Station.
Elpham Police Station, this is Senior Constable Barrett speaking. But yes, I did write a statement, and whatever I wrote in that statement is what is my version of events from that day.
Sergeant Matthew Harris perverted the course of justice. He committed an offence.
And it states, Part C, checking officer certification to be completed by any sergeant. I certify that to the best of my knowledge, the information contained in the application is true and correct, and I authorise the issuing of the Family Violence Safety Notice. I understand that making a certification knowing a document to be false in any particular way constitute an offence.
This narrative that we're talking about, where Sergeant Matthew Harris had signed his signature to, authorising the issuing of this safety notice to be
approved and admissible in a court of law, he lied under oath.
I swear by Almighty God with the evidence I shall give to the court in this matter shall be truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. My name is Matthew Harris. I'm a Sergeant of Police currently stationed at Heidelberg.
Thank you. On the 30th of November last year, were you stationed at Heidelberg Police Station?
Yes, I was.
Were you involved in the signing of a family violence safety notice in favour of Sgt Galliott?
Yes, I was.
And did you have any direct involvement in the matter? Or
No, I didn't have any involvement.
were you involved in the signing of a family violence safety notice in favour of Sgt Galliott?
Yes, I was.
And did you have any direct involvement in the matter, or
No, I didn't have any involvement.
Under a sworn oath, he states that he had no involvement. Yes, he did. I was supposed to get a statement from Zabatura, Constable Zabatura. Zabatura was going to give me a statement, but then he involved himself by stating to Zabatura, Constable Zabatura, not to take my statement. He interfered using an obstruction of justice to pervert the course of justice to not get the truth.
Though there be no offences, if you're going to be the applicant for a family violence or for a family violence safety notice, why not in the investigation of that issue, don't you take a statement from someone who's alleged to have in some way acted so such an application be made?
My understanding, the statement Mr Galluccio wanted to make was about his brother being in the car, not actually about the incident involving family violence.
But that's what it's supposed to be all about, according to Mr Galluccio. You could have asked him, and he could have put in his statement if he wanted to, something about any allegation of any threat, risk of harm to his mother, couldn't you?
We were directed by the sergeant that not to take a statement.
You said the sergeant told you not to. Who was the sergeant? Do you name the sergeant?
That would have been Sergeant Harris, who was on duty.
So he's the one that signed this, correct?
That's correct.
To approve it, and at the same time he's telling you police officers don't take any statements from Mr Galluccio.
He said there's no need to take any statements.
were you involved in the signing of a family violence safety notice in favour of Sgt Galliott?
Yes, I was.
And did you have any direct involvement in the matter, or
No, I didn't have any involvement.